Okay, so we've just done a new single. I'm sure you'll. And this is that single. The band is just four best mates who just spend a lot of time together, go on holiday together and stupid stuff like that. I think it's interesting, it kind of evolves more than anything. You know what I mean? We didn't like set it out distinctly, but it kind of grew to be something pretty cool, I think.
Yeah, this is probably our favourite song, so. I'm Hazim, I'm Aaron, and. Let's go. Second of February, only 12 more long days to go.
The band is me, Harris. The others, well, we've got Hazim, plays bass. He's a great guy. He likes to dye his hair. Aaron is a supermodel. He went to Milan the other day for Armani. That was very nice. He likes to rub it in a little bit. Tom's just a classic Sheffield kid. Nice lad. He's quite content with life, I guess you could say. And he writes a decent tune every now and then.
InSulks is just like the amalgamation of four guys who just like to play music, always have, because that's what we do and it's the only thing we can find that we really like enjoy and that we want to do.
I think we try really, really, really hard not to take ourselves seriously and to just make stuff that we want to make and not worry about fitting into a particular box or thing, to not be too polished, because I get really tired of that, and not act like we're that important almost. Yeah, we're InSulks, as you all know.
I think we were struggling for a name or something, like all the names we'd come up with. I think we, at one stage, pulled some out of a hat, and there were some absolute stinkers in there. Like, I'm too embarrassing to say, really.
When we played our first gig in Sheffield, played at a place called West Street Live, which is like the infamous starting point of any Sheffield band, and we didn't have a name at the time. You can talk to a wonderful guy called Matt. He'll sort you out with a gig. Regardless, he'll put you on a bill, and that's kind of like the starting block. But he said, what about In the Sulks? Some kind of comic opera or something. He just read it somewhere. We warmed to it a little bit, and we thought we'll just take out the in the middle, just go for In Sulks.
Which is a bit of a painful one to say in a club or somewhere that's loud, because people are like insults, and you have to write it down for a lot of people.
We kind of grew into it more than anything. The name wasn't the first thing. We started writing songs first, and then we got a name, and then it sort of fitted more and more. I would say because we write like sad songs all the time. We kind of came back from a load of gigs, and there'd always be like prostitutes working around our practice room. And I just couldn't believe, like, after the amount that's been said about it already, it was still kind of happening just on our doorstep. And I kind of wrote a song about it. It was never like a conscious thing. It just kind of came out.
Kind of the sad reality that they live in, that you know, they're having to sell themselves. And certainly near the end of the song, the verse is speaking about a mother who's like not gone back home to see her boy, and the boy doesn't know where he's gone, or where she's gone, sorry. And that's the whole idea behind the song.
It's kind of cliched as the Arctic Monkeys did it, you know, Girls of the Night and whatnot. But it was more out of frustration that it's still like that. And 10 years later, it's still the same.
So the red light district in Sheffield, which is near a place called Pedlar's Night Market, hence the name Pedlars. We're always in and around the area, not for the reasons that the video suggests, but Tom wrote that song from that viewpoint of, you know, essentially just a girl on the street.
We recorded the single down at Two Fly Studios with Alan Smythe. Got it all done in like a couple of hours, so just turned up, recorded and went home.
I think we got 4 songs together. We wrote and recorded 4 songs with the view to putting them all out. It was really fun actually. I think we spent 2 days doing it. We managed to get we just had a really good time. Just locked ourselves away in a studio for a bit.
I mean, obviously we'd had the song for a long time, so we knew exactly what we were doing when we were going to the studio. We knew how it wanted to sound. I think we just tracked all the drums and the bass together, and then just did the guitars on top and then the vocals. And it was like, even the raw mix of it sounded nearly perfect.
I'm really excited to play again because it's been a while since we last played, and that's really what I enjoy doing. Like, that's the thing when I step out, it's like, okay, this is the best thing ever. And I'm excited to put music out there and a video out there that we're proud of, because I feel like we are really proud of every aspect of it, which is quite nice.
Filming the music video was a lot of fun. Aljama Harris has been speaking to the guys at the Northern Project for a while, because we've always kind of wanted to have like a tangible thing people could see, you know, when you're scrolling down on Facebook or whatever.
A friend of ours who's making the video, the Northern Project, we told them basically what we wanted, what the song was about and what we wanted to get across, and then we just let them run with it, which was really nice because we didn't really have to do too much of the planning, so it was a nice kind of collaborative thing. And then the actual filming was pretty sketchy.
We just met up outside our practice room. We had this whole idea about where we film, which is Column Island, which is like a red light district kind of thing. It's a bit dodgy around there.
So we started storyboarding around that. The other guys have been fantastic, and the girls that we've had to do it have been like amazing. Like, we couldn't have asked for like anything better. Now it's out. It's a great piece of work, definitely in my eyes.
In the future, I'd really like to play bigger and better gigs, I suppose. Make more music, record it, put it out there, just make stuff. Do as much as we can, for as long as we can.
For the future of the band, I guess, I'd like to be able to live off it in any way possible. So if I could pay my rent and buy some food just from playing music, then I'd be happy.
I suppose InSulks is different because we don't try and be like nice about things. There's no like polished thing. There's no trying to act like a certain band. We're just completely ourselves. That's what I'd say I'm proud of as well. So I'm just dead excited for it all.
She's gone now, maybe for the last time. She still looks so good, even when she cried. I miss her so damn much. Something has changed inside. Oh, the day that Jenny left me, a part of me died. She's gone.
It's been a long time coming, I think. It's been a long time in the works, from like writing it ages ago to finally getting it through to putting it out. It's just been one big build up, and like, I'm just so ready to have it out properly now.
It's a mixture of excitement and a great deal of relief as well.
This gig's going to be pretty big for us. We've been building up for a while, and I guess that's why we just really want to explode big with this gig.
Now it's kind of the test over the next few weeks to see how the response is to it all. I can safely say, and I can speak for the rest of the band when I say we're all really excited about it.
It's all been leading up to this. It's finally got it done.
done a new single. I'm sure you'll. And this is that single.
It was actually it was really good. Everything seemed to go down well. Everything worked out. Had a really good time. That's the weird thing though, as soon as you finish one gig you're like, right, that was the best thing ever.
What's next? So we've got a gig in Manchester over Christmas, so that's something to look forward to. And then, other than that, a new single on the horizon. So that's something to look forward to for sure.
Just want to do it again now.